Alright, so we're looking at the E root, A fourth, and C fifth cage here. And so you're in the key of C would be, the R would be where your C is. You know, again, I played these before. The A would be up here. And then the C shaped, it would expand down. So now the seventh would be where our bar would be. If I put like a fret there, like pretending this is the bottom of the guitar or something, you know, then we could play a regular C-shaped chord and get that G. And that is our G. Here's an E-shaped G. Okay? So we want to exploit the expansion of the bar, of the finger bar, so it goes from the C down there, and then from here we want to choose our notes. Certainly we have the C-shaped G in the key of C, the C-shaped fifth, so it'd be 5 root 3 second inversion. Okay, if we take the root down 1 each scale tone, so you got, then we're going to go, you get the 7 here, okay, the root, and then say the fifth will go to the fourth, the root will go to the seventh again. Now we've got 747 here. The third goes to a 2. Alright, so we almost have it all right here. 7 4 7 2 instead of root 2 root 3. You know, that's called a raw down 7, you know, kind of situation. And I have that in the next chart. Okay, so we're just finishing up this the C minor, G minor thing before we go on to the half diminished for today. So C minor and G minor, this is kind of like changing gears on you. I'm sorry. Here's your usual C minor, C minor arpeggios. Okay, so this is your C in the first cage. This is open C. So it's 3 to 5, root 3 5, root 3 5. If you wanted to play just flat the third, you couldn't do it because you only have E on the bottom here. You'd have to do E flat. You know, it'd be this long thing. Then to the fifth, the root, but then be this long thing. So that we're not going to do that, right? Because first of all, it can't do it on the open string anyway, right? And it's too long to do just straight substitutions with like that. And the same thing with half diminished. You know, because you've got with the C, right? You've got the C, the 1 going to a 7, but you got the 3 going to a 2, and the 5 going to a 4, and it really just expands. It's like silly putty. It just expands the thing down the fretboard, and it gets too long. But this is how to play. This is what we're talking about when we talk about a C major and a C minor. I just didn't want to demonstrate it with an A minor because I wanted to, you know, in music we like to show flatted, you know, to say that a C minor is really a C flat third. Okay, but in the key of C, the minors are D minor, you know, and then we got A minor and E minor. Whoops. E minor down here. That was an F minor. Alright, so this is how we play them. Alright, and I would just say, give you advice, they make good bass lines, you know, because you look at C minor, it's mostly going to be C minor second is 6, 2, 4. So that's really a C minor shaped D minor. A C major shaped D minor would be like the 2 would be here and it would go to 4 sharp, which would be D, just a D major, right? And then you'd see up here, you wouldn't see you'd see signs of a D major up here. Here's your D minor, and it's pretty much in second inversion. So everything you see in C is in second inversion. Pretty much from the bottom string, you've got, with the regular C, you've got G, C, and E. Alright, so that's pretty much second inversion. Everything you see in G is going to be root from the bottom string, which is nice, because if you want to play a nice bass line or something, you could start in G and do a G-shaped G-shaped G. Or a minor. Here's the minor, root flat 3 to 5. Four bars of that, right? To get you going on something. So that's going to be root shaped, the G's. And I just had to map this out. Like, where are all these G's? Well, here's a G-shaped Dorian, 2, 4, 6. We were just doing a minor thing there, but we were doing a G minor. This is in the key of C now, but that would have been 2, 4, 6 in the key of G would have been the second of F, of the key of F. So the second of the key of F would have been G minor there. That's what we were playing. You could have looked at that as the second of G minor, of F rather, but you could also look at it as the sixth of B flat, or the third of E flat. If you're just doing triads and you don't have any other notes, especially the fourth and the seventh, to help determine where it is. Where's that half step? Again, there's a G-shaped, G minor shaped 3 minor, Phrygian. In the key of C, that's E minor. Okay, in the key of B flat, that would be your D minor there. It's the same triads, because we're not adding the fourth and the seventh to find out which key it really is in. Here's a G major shape. So you see how it's kind of counting up along here. This is from the diagonal, from the big, the sea of cages, I call it, the 35 of them, 7 times 5, 35. So it kind of moves up the line, root 2, 3, 4, 5, and we can do that. And when you're playing, let's talk about E minor, E-shaped things. You can start by playing your E, okay, like this, E-shaped. I can do it in C easier, okay, because I can do it in C. I can get down here. All right, and then I want to do E-shaped. So all E-shaped or E minor shaped. Here's E minor shaped, A minor. Now when we get to the half diminished, you have to flat the fifth. That's kind of like a rough half diminished. So that's what we're doing here. Then you could take the whole thing up in A. So this would be the key A kind of thing. If I wanted to start that and make it easy for myself, I'd start that C-shaped A from up here, right? It would go like. Okay, so in this chart, I'm taking it up in C and G, and everyone knows that's a difficult thing to do, but I wanted to chart it out, wanted to look at it, see how it pans out, and we can play these as arpeggios, or we can play them as chords. C major would be okay, Okay.